So part two. So another channel message that I received was either within 7 days or the 7 day date or month. Okay, either this happened on July or within 7 days he will be found. I'm gonna ask my cards to confirm that with me. Another thing I got, you play with fire, you get burned. So, there's something significant about a hand. I don't know if it's the right hand. I believe it's the right hand. Um, Either a mark or some kind of wound in the hands of the baby. There's gonna be. Okay, and somebody picked her up and dropped her off. So it's like somebody picked her up and dropped her off. So I don't know if. Okay, so what I'm seeing is like a truck, right? A truck. Um, Somebody picked her up and dropped her off. So either somebody picked her up and dropped her off to make this allegations, or somebody picked her up and dropped her off to drop the body. Um, that's the big feeling that I'm getting. But somebody picked her up and dropped her off. What is another thing that I was seeing? Something to do with substance abuse. Um, Substance abuse, and I'm just gonna like my nose, the nose, because my nose is watery. So something to do with substance abuse regarding the nose. So now I'm gonna jump into my tarot cards and see. She's very paranoid. She's very paranoid, and she's like looking at the TV, looking at the TV. Are they gonna find him? Are they gonna find him? Um, she's very, very, very paranoid. I believe the mother is the main substance, okay, substance that has to do with drugs. Um, um, she's the main suspect. Main suspect. Spirit. Show me what's going on with Emmanuel Haro. Show me what's going on with Emmanuel Haro, Spirit. Show me what's going on with Emmanuel Haro, Spirit. Show me what's going on. So the parents were arguing and fighting. Okay, I believe the father either was sneaking around with somebody else. Okay, and I believe this is the reason why the mother did what she did. Um, Somebody was having trouble letting go of habits that they had. Somebody was having a hard time letting go of habits, and they felt like the baby was making them stuck, like they wasn't able to move forward. um Somebody was very greedy. They were overindulging in drugs and sexual activity. So the father had either a woman or a side piece or something, and this is why the mom um was like, the baby is getting in our way. The baby's getting in our way. There was a lot of fighting, arguing, a lot of tension in this relationship. Okay, and the mom felt that if I get rid of the baby, he will no longer be in the way of me and him being able to have sexual intercourse or have a relationship, because I felt like that dad was cheating. I felt this is a big thing. The dad had other people in the picture, and somebody's being dishonest in this situation. Somebody's lying. Um, yeah, it was a lot of setbacks, a lot of delays. So they felt like we can't get nothing accomplished. We can't do anything. I can't go out. I can't do anything because he's in the way. Show me what's going on with Emmanuel Haro spirit. Yeah, because somebody was overgiving. That's the father, because the father was having an affair, was being with somebody else, was entertaining, okay, and she's like, if I get the baby out of the way, I am gonna be able to like give attention, and he's gonna be able to give me attention, um, and she believed that having the baby out of the way, this was gonna make her happy, okay, this was gonna make her happy. She wanted to change, um, but she will, she will, she will get her, she will get what she deserves. I really see that she will get what she deserves. She's gonna get, um, she's gonna get what she deserves. She really thought that she was gonna get away with this. She had the confidence, like, this story, people are gonna believe it. There's so many kids that are missing. This is just gonna be another missing child. That's what she believed in her head. Um, she wanted to change. She wanted a free life. She no longer wanted to be responsible for her children. Spirit, show me what happened to Emmanuel. Show me what happened to Emmanuel, Spirit. Show me what happened to Emmanuel, Spirit. Wow. This was the mother. This was the mother that did this. No doubt about it. She did this because the father either was leaving and he's like, I'm done, I don't want to be here. And she did this with ill intent and to try to trick everybody. Um, try to trick everybody. Yeah, because the father was sneaking around. And she thought that he was going to come back to her. That's what she thought. And she thought, I'm going to get away with it. And she basically got away with it. She disposed of the baby. Okay. She believed that this is gonna work. But I see that the community is really gonna move forward. I see like there's gonna be like a search team, and the community is gonna move forward. Okay. It's like she did like, I feel like she did research, or she saw something and she was like, this is how I'm gonna get rid of the baby. This is the plan, this is gonna work. Um, this is gonna be able to bring me stability. Like, she even thought that some way, somehow, she was gonna be able to get money from the community. Okay. She really thought she was gonna fool everybody. Um, I feel like she has mental illness. Okay. She has a lot of mental illness. Maybe different type. Like, I see depression. Then I also see postpartum. And her thing was like she couldn't let go of the child's father. She couldn't allow him to move away from her or to withdraw from her, because he abandoned them. That's how she felt, like, you abandoned us. Spirit. She's a very evil person. She's a very evil person. She was like, she took action in this. She took action in this, and the father also as well. The father did as well. Um, I don't know